I do want to warn you that what you have seen thus far is but a wake-up call. I want you to prepare. Now, to other pressing matters. This is to both Israel and the United Nations. Do not divide my land. There is a Palestinian solution. It does not involve the reduction of Israel. Israel is to remain intact. If its borders are reduced, you shall know my anger.
After days of diplomatic wrangling and decades of waiting, a formal application from the Palestinian state for membership of the United Nations. The letter handed over to the Secretary-General by Mahmoud Abbas in his capacity as chairman of the Palestine Liberation Organization. Then a resounding ovation as a Palestinian leader entered the General Assembly chamber. Applause echoed thousands of miles away in Ramallah, where crowds had gathered to watch these momentous events in Palestinian history unfolding. And they heard a speech very different to those a notably reserved Mahmoud Abbas had given in the past. The tone that of an earlier era, before the so-called peace process got underway at Oslo. The Palestinian leader not merely asking for UN membership, but demanding it as a right.
A near real-time image of the sun, a boiling ball of plasma. And this, called active region 1302, is blasting away at Earth.
The gun barrel is pointing right at the Earth just about now.
A massive burst of solar particles from this sunspot glanced off Earth yesterday, creating unusually dramatic auroras like these, seen from the space station a few days ago. Experts say Earth is now in the crosshairs, as the revolving sun points AR 1302 our direction. Experts call it the solar storm that won't go away.
We mostly talk about Earth's weather around here, but there is a massive storm happening on the sun right now. Our big illuminator already fired a giant gas ball right toward Earth. Luckily, the burst of radiation basically struck a glancing blow, but the danger is not over. Solar flares like this one could short-circuit satellites, interrupting television and internet transmissions. They could also halt financial transactions, believe it or not. The flare could create giant power surges on Earth that would trigger blackouts over huge areas, and those are just some of the dangers. Let's bring in Michio Kaku. He is a physics professor at the City University of New York, also the author of the book Physics of the Future, and he knows just about everything. So the solar flares, we have seen them. We've got pictures of them, thankfully, from NASA. We can't really predict when they're going to erupt?
No, but
we've got pictures of them, thankfully, from NASA. We can't really predict when they're going to erupt?
no, but we dodged the bullet. This past weekend, a gigantic solar flare just grazed by the Earth, lighting up the skies over southern England. They saw the northern lights light up because of the aurora borealis. And that sunspot on the sun is still shooting solar flares at the Earth. The sun is taking pot shots at the Earth.
The sun does rotate just like the Earth does. And I guess we were lucky. You said it was a glancing blow. It basically wasn't aimed at us, but it is kind of spinning more toward us.
That's right. There's a sunspot 8 times bigger than the Earth, which just opened up just a few days ago. And it's erupting by shooting solar flares like a rifle pointed at more or less the direction of the Earth. But because of the Earth's spin and because of the sun's rotation, it was a glancing blow. Otherwise, all hell would have broken loose over this past weekend.
Because, I mean, talked about power outages, that kind of thing, communications outages because satellites get fried. We're talking about some potentially very disruptive problems here.
That's right. Our satellites are not reinforced. Many power plants don't have shielding around them, so they would short circuit. Financial transactions, you mentioned, credit card transactions, commerce would come to a halt if that thing had hit us just this past weekend, and it's still firing away.